Brad, can you start the
Really?
event stage on Discord for me?
Yeah, let's do it. All right. I need to, start events. There we go.
Awesome. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Dealer's Tarot gameplay live stream with me, your host, Marco DeSantos, also known as Spaghetti Crick, and with me is the ever amazing, ever wonderful president of Level
Uh,
99 Games himself and the maker of the Dealer's Tarot, perhaps the dealer himself.
Brad Talton, thank you. Thank you for having me, Marco, and thank you for streaming this after I had such difficulties streaming or getting my streaming set up on this machine, which is not my usual work machine. But morning's been crazy. Anyway, glad to be here with you. Glad to show off some of the games that are coming up in the Dealer's Tarot. Our upcoming book, my first published book. Wow, I'm so excited.
Congrats, Brad.
Um,
Congrats.
yeah. So I'm looking forward to sharing everything some of these games with y'all today. The games we're gonna play, you could play right now with your own tarot deck or with a French gaming tarot, ideally, if you have one.
Right.
A French or Italian tarot deck will work for this. But yeah, so just for anybody who's joining us, apropos of nothing, there's a Kickstarter going on right now. It's called The Dealer's Tarot. It's a book that I wrote of 22 card games plus variants. And once we add in all the variants, there's close to 100 games in here. And each of these games is playable with a standard tarot deck, which we're also offering in the project. So 22 new family style card games with the tarot deck. That's the premise. And I wrote this last year in 2024, and it's been a personal project. I'm excited that we're finally going to release it. So
Yeah, it's been great fun. This game is currently on Kickstarter. It's in the last few days, so you have still some time to back the project. If what you see right now excites you, visit that page. Brad spent an inordinate amount of time making this game, making these games. So, Brad, tell me a little bit more about the inspirations of this project and why you made this book to begin with.
I mean, honestly, I was researching solitaire games for another project, which will come out probably in 27. And I had a tarot deck on me, and I was like, I wonder if there are any solitaire games I could play with the tarot deck. Like, how do I play Klondike with my tarot deck? And I was looking around for like a book like that, or even just a tutorial online, and I realized like there's just no games that you can play with the tarot deck. You can play French tarot, and that's about it.
Mm.
Like nobody's, like decided how to play even like simple games like blackjack with this deck. So there's not a whole lot of resources out there, and then I was like, well, I'm a game designer. I could write that. I could come up with some games. Like it was really easy to just start coming up with simple games to play with this deck. And so I just said, well, I'm gonna write a couple of these down. Maybe I'll publish them, online or something. And then sort of it kind of evolved into, well, what if I do one game for each of the 22 Arcana, the big face cards in the deck?
Mm-hmm.
And so now we have this book, with 22 different games inside.
Wow.
So
Truly amazing. And what is this deck that you've been splaying out here? This doesn't look
so
like your typical deck. Tarot or playing card.
this is the Baroque deck that we're offering in the Kickstarter project. It's one of the 5 decks you can get in the project, and this one features the traditional 4 suits: swords, cups, coins, wands, plus the Arcana, which are in this beautiful style here. And so this is one of my favorite decks from the set. I love all of the decks, so
Of
I
course.
shouldn't pick favorites.
It's like picking between your favorite kids.
But it's got this cool classical sort of look, right? Like these look like, kind of just like
Regular playing cards,
know,
right? Like those old school
like
bicycle decks.
like kind of regular, it's like if Bicycle did a tarot deck, this is what it would look like. And I think that's a really cool aesthetic. So
Right. Yeah.
yeah, so
So
I love this one. This is the one that I probably will like carry in my pocket after the project is done, just to show
right.
off the games. But
Wow.
let's play some games.
Let's play some games.
Gonna...
Are we setting up for aviators right now?
No, sorry, I was just showing off the faces in the deck.
All right. So before we head into some games, let's just say hi to chat. Hello, chat. Hi, Israel. Hi, Ori. Hi, the Muse of Ryu Kato. Uh, Zachtronics made a cool solo Klondike game. That's cool. Brad's a big
Yes,
fan of
yes.
Zachtronics.
And that was a big actually, yeah, I started playing the Zachtronics Solitaire collection, and they saw Fortune's Foundation, which is their game for tarot, and that was a big inspiration on Ladder, which is one of the solitaire games in
Got it.
this set.
Being a solitaire, Brad, did you
So
play that? Did you know that the Baba Is You developer released a solitaire game collection recently?
no, I didn't.
Yeah, so now you can
I
play
didn't.
Baba Is Solitaire. So that's cool.
Solitaire.
No,
Okay.
I'm not joking. That's one of the games. It's Baba Is You mechanics
Fun.
applied to solitaire. Um,
Oh, that sounds really fun. Okay, I'm gonna have to go look that up.
all right, cool. But speaking of which, speaking of games to play, Brad, why don't you introduce us to let's pretend you're like a game sommelier, and what's our flight? What's our game flight for tonight?
Well, there's two of us, so the number of games that we can play from the book is pretty limited. There's some of my favorite games start at 3, but there's a lot of good ones that we can play just with 2. And I think let's start with Domains, the Emperor game right
All
now.
right, is a
So
tactical lane battler for 2. Engage in a battle of wits as you vie for supremacy on uneven terrain. Hi, chat. Name a more iconic gaming duo than Brad and Marco. I don't know, Toe Jam and Earl, Ratchet and Clank, Ken and Barbie,
Sonic and Knuckles.
Sonic and Knuckles. Isn't it Sonic
Are
and
you
Tails?
which? No, I don't think so.
No.
I think it's Sonic 2 featuring Tails, but Sonic 3 is actually Sonic and Knuckles. So Knuckles gets top line billing. Tails is just a
It's a jobber.
Tails is just as a jobber. So so are you Knuckles or are you Sonic? That's the real question.
Brad, we all know I'm the brawler. Okay.
Okay. Cool.
All right. So tell me how Domains works.
Yeah, this is a setup for Domains. 7 cards into the center. Each card is worth points equal to its number. So this lane, if you win it, is worth 13 points. This lane, if you win it, is only worth 1 point. All right. Lanes are pretty uneven. Well, you got a nice spread here. Like a lot of 8s and 9s. The 13 is a good prize, but it's not like the 20 or something where it's a must-win lane.
Right.
Right. So we've got a lot of viable lanes here. You're gonna go ahead and draw. I'm gonna go ahead and deal 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So you got 3 cards in your hand. Now, on your turn, you can play 1, 2, or 3 of these cards to different lanes. So I'll go ahead and take first turn and show you how this might work.
Are you sure it's 3 cards, Brad?
I'm pretty sure. But
well, we can just this side the useful book aid here. All right.
Yeah.
7 face-up cards, then deal 3 cards to each player. There you go.
See? Okay. Yeah. All right. So you can play cards to the lanes. There's a couple rules. First of all, you can't exceed 21 in any lane.
Okay.
Second, you can't play any card lower than what you've already played.
So if I have a 5, I can't put the 3.
Right. So, for example, I'm going to start off with this play. So I'm going to play 1.
Oh, come on.
2. And 3. Okay. So in this lane now, I could play 8, 9, 10, etc., up to about 14. Because once I go over 14, now I am the lanes
you go to 21, right?
So that's illegal, right? And then in this lane I can't play anything anymore because the only cards that are viable that don't break 21 are going to be lower than these.
Right. You have to play an 18 here, right? But because
that would go way over 21, so I can't play the 18, right? So those would both be illegal plays. So in this case, I'm locked in this lane and I'm locked in this lane. That's my final score. So if you can just throw a 20 here, you can win this 1 point from me. Maybe you want to do that. Anyway, after all that, then we draw back up to 3.
All right.
And now it's your turn, Marco.
All right. Well, what if I perform a little bit of skullduggery and play 1, 2, and 3, draw back up to 3.
Okay. So effectively you're now locked out of these 3 lanes. You had a lot of high cards. That's
yeah. I mean, you also had a lot of high cards.
Yeah. So let's see. So okay. So my play, I will play. Let's do 1.
Okay.
And 5, and I'm gonna hold on to my remaining card, So I
You
just
could
draw 2
also
this round.
mulligan that card away, right? By just throwing it
Nope.
away. No,
Nope, you can't.
is that a variant?
No. There may be
What do you mean?
some.
Then you may
There's
discard face down any number of the remaining cards and draw back up to 3.
What is that in there?
Yeah, it's in
Oh,
there.
yeah, you're right. Okay, you're right.
He's trying to cheat me, chat. I'm kidding.
All right.
All right.
Fine.
I'm gonna go.
Fine.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
I
So
usually recommend dumping them into like the weak lanes rather than discarding.
all right. So I'm gonna go play 7, and then I will play 10 over here, and then I'll draw 2.
Okay. Okay. Cool. All right. So let's see. What a unfortunate round for me. All right. I'll do 20. So I've won this lane.
Well, you're not sure yet.
Yeah, I am, because you can't play anything
No.
else there,
No.
and
Do that.
and
Do
I've
that when
hired
the
the
game
guy.
ends. Do that when the game ends. Stop. Stop it.
All right, I'll go up to 4 here, and in my turn, I'll take 2. Go ahead.
All right. I'm gonna go 13 over here. I'm gonna go 4 over here, and then I'm gonna go discard this and draw 3.
Okay. Cool. Let's see. And so if on my turn I can't make a play, I can retire, which will end the game on the next turn.
Yep.
Not ready to do that just yet, though. Let's go ahead and do a 2 and a 4, and let's see. And that's it for me. Go ahead.
Chat says it's very clear that you prefer one of the variants for this game.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna go 11 over here. 9 over here, and I guess a 10 over here, and then I'll draw 3.
Okay. Cool. Let's put the 7 here, and I'll go to 16 here. Whoops. All right. And then I'll take my 2. Go ahead.
Okay. Let me see. Is there anything else I wanted? No, I'll retire.
So when you retire, that triggers in game. The other player gets 1 more point or 1 more play. So I get final play. But because Marco retired, he'll get the tiebreakers. So anything I can't exceed in, I will, I'll have to concede to Marco. So let's see. So I'll play my 10
Oh,
here.
you had the 10. You had the 10. Yeah, okay. I was hoping you didn't have the 10.
And I'll play my 14 here.
Right. Okay.
And then this 2 is not playable, so that's discarded. And then we're on to counting.
It's the scoring. So you win that lane. Yep. I win this lane. You win this lane. Yep. You win this lane. You win this lane. You win this lane, and you win this lane. So it's pretty decisive victory on your end here.
Well, I've played it a bit. Not enough to remember that you can discard cards, apparently.
Yeah, apparently.
But discarding cards, not the recommended strategy, at any rate.
All right, and that's a game of domains. Usually, you may want to play multiple sets over.
This one's got a ton of cool variants. So you can play, and I'll just go to the this. So like, there's versions where you can play like you have to match colors instead of numbers. There's one where you can just go even higher than you like. Let's see what he said.
You can just keep going up and up. I think that's called DEFCON, right?
Cards. There's no restriction on total value, so you just keep going.
But it just has to be higher than any other card on the other side of the lane, right?
So there's always like a higher play available, but
Yeah.
Anyway,
but if you drop a 13, right, your opponent can't play anything anymore because the 13 blocks them unless they play a 14.
Well, no, because there's no upper limit. Yes, they play a 14 or 15 all the way up to 20, 21. So
right. So it just keeps going and going and going.
But that's the thing. It's like you kind of have to decide when to stop because there is a higher card in the deck somewhere, and I just need to hope my opponent doesn't draw it in the next hand.
Right. Exactly.
If I think they're not holding it right now and I'm ahead, I can I can afford to retire.
Oh man.
Um,
All right. So what are the
so
stakes of this game night, Brad? You've won one of the games. If I lose too many of the games, does my soul get sucked by the devil, or
no, what? Don't say things like that. Like,
do
what a
I do
weirdo.
I get fired?
No,
No.
no,
Do
we
we?
just played friendly games, Marco. Like, why are you gonna
Uh,
make this weird? Like, there's no stakes. We're just having
do I
fun.
get sent to the
I think
shadow
that's
realm?
the no, and I think that's the like really the point of when we what we call family games. When we talk about family games, right, is that
Mm-hmm.
there are no stakes. Like it's a game that we can just play to
For
win or
fun.
lose. Whereas like like what we might say, I guess non-family games are like gambling games that are played for stakes.
Got it.
So, once you introduce stakes, like, once you have like wagering and calling and betting and stuff, then you're getting out of the family game section and you're getting into the gambling games.
Well, Brad, I think I
Right.
would like to have some stakes in my family game. So why don't we play the duel?
Okay. Let's play Duel and we'll go yeah, so that's gonna be a page
68.
68.
You can
All
right
right.
click and just go to page 68 from there.
Oh, you can? That's handy. How does that work?
Right click page and then go to 68.
No, it's not working for me. Maybe you have to be an administrator. Oh
All
wait,
right.
there. Okay.
Yeah, there's a page
Suddenly
pop
it
out.
works now.
Yeah, okay, there you go.
Okay. Neato. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shuffle this and I'm gonna deal. Is it 13? I think.
Well, of course, it's
Let's
13,
see.
the game of death.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. Cool. There we go. All right. So I'm dealing 13, and so in this is a laddering game.
Hmm.
And what that means is we're gonna play back and forth until somebody can't top what the previous player did. And when you can't top a play, then you're going to have to take or the opponent's going to score the cards that they played, right? And once somebody gets 13 points, the game is over. The only special card in this game is number 13,
Death.
Death. If you play Death, then um, it kills the opponent instantly unless they can top it. And then if they top it, then you die instantly. It's death.
So when death
All
gets
right?
played, the game ends, no matter what. It just doesn't.
Yes, death ends
Sometimes
the
it's
game.
not you who wins.
Yeah. And so the legal plays here are singles, pairs, runs, trips, quads, bobtails of four straight, flush,
Run
straight,
straight.
and pente. Five.
Right,
Yeah.
because this is a tarot deck, there's a fifth suit, so there's a fifth five in the deck.
Right. Yeah. So you can have a five of a kind. That
Right.
said, this game is mostly about runs. And so you should prioritize looking for runs and playing runs.
Mr.
And
telling me the optimal strats already. I like it.
well, I don't want to give you too much of a disadvantage, but
Whoa, whoa,
a lot of,
whoa!
a lot of duels, so I want to make sure that it's a fun, even match.
Oh my, this guy. All right, well, Brad,
All
why don't
right.
you start?
Yeah, sure. So I will go ahead and just lead off. I'll just throw this zero at you to show. So this is a single. I play this. You need to play a card that's higher than 2 or higher than 0.
Right, and then
And
draw
if you
2.
do, yep, and then you draw 2 after your each
So
play.
here's how it goes, right? I'm gonna go play a 1 to counter your 0. Like,
And that blocks.
you do a sword slash, I
Yep.
block, and now I'm attacking you with a 1.
Sure. So I will counter like this. We'll go 7, 8, 9. Actually, let's just go 6, 7, 8, 9. Sure. So because I didn't play the same size of hand, this is going to become a point for you. I didn't block this, so you score 1 point.
Right.
All right. And
6,
now
7,
the
8,
play is
9.
4, and I draw 2, and it's your move.
6, 7, 8, 9 is pretty heinous, Brad. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Okay, well, I will reject that, aka I'll just let you have
Okay.
I'll let you score that hand.
All right. I'll take 4 points.
And I'll score trio 3 and then draw 2.
All right. Cool. So I could play a higher run or a higher play. So
You,
actually,
you
like my
need to
7,
play
8,
a
9.
3-card hand where one of the cards is higher than 3. So
Right.
2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4
Yeah.
would work.
So my 7, 8, 9 would have beaten that, but unfortunately I got rid of them
You just used it.
in the previous hand. So I'm gonna have to let you score that. So
Yeah,
I'll do
baby.
that. I'll play 2 13s on you, which is
We
the
do this
second best
until
play
what
in the
again?
game.
Until
Until
somebody
somebody
has
has 13 points.
or
So right now I'm at 4 points and you're at 4 points. So we're tied right now.
okay. Brad, can I say that I hate you? because
go
you're gonna
ahead.
have to score that. Take it.
All right, cool. That's
Um,
a 6.
I'm gonna chill out and play 2 5s.
2 5s. All right, cool. And pairs are interesting because the only way to block a pair is with a higher pair. There's no run of 2 in this game. So I'll block that.
Okay.
Take
How,
my 2.
how dare you? I'll block your 11s with my 12s. Woo.
Okay, cool. All right. I
Mm,
will.
mm.
You can take the 12s. I'm gonna hit you with 18.
Yes. 18. Brad, I call that
Yep.
the element of weakness. How many cards do you have already? 1, 2, 5, 6. So this will be 7 if I let you have it. Okay. I'll just put the 19 here. Deny that from you.
Okay. All right. I'll let you have your 19, but I'll hit you with the 16.
Okay, I see. How about a 20?
Wow, you got a lot of high cards, Marco. Let's see. I'll go ahead and I'll just throw out 14.
Okay, so I scored this 20.
Yep. And don't forget, you should be drawing cards at the end of each play. I don't know if you are or
I
not.
did.
Okay.
Okay, you can
All
score
right.
that 14.
Okay, cool.
But I'm
at
going to
7
put
now.
an 11, 10, 9, 8, 7.
All right. And what are you at? Yeah, you're at 8.
So if this scores, I win.
Yeah. Okay. And that's a 5-er. Let's see. Nope. I let go of too much in the early game, so I do not have a run 5. So
my scythe
yeah,
reaps
you.
you.
That's a shame. That's a shame because I was gonna go for the
Oh, you were gonna go for the single death.
I was trying to draw out all your high cards, but presumably you still probably had another.
I have a 14.
No, always got a hold of 14 in this game. All right. So in this game, in Duel, after we finish the game, let me just grab your cards here, Marco. We go to the variants section, and
all
you'll
right,
see
I'm
that
in there already.
In this game, there is a special effect for every single Arcana. And so what you get to do now, Marco, as the winner, is you get to pick another Arcana, and we add another special effect to the deck. So in addition to death, now one of the other cards will have a bonus.
Okay, I want the world. The world.
All right. So in play as a single, both players shuffle their hands in their deck and draw 2 new cards. Okay.
10 new cards is funny.
Yep. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right. Let's do this.
Well, let me order my hand first,
I won't.
sir.
I won't fall for your shenanigans.
For the baits, for the baits again.
Yeah.
I love this game, Brad. Like, there's a lot of like baiting and a lot of like hand reading and trying to like it almost feels like a fighting game to me. It's like, you throw a single that's a jab, right? And then you throw the straight that's a full combo. It reminds me of this shedding game I play here back home called Pusoy Dos, which is basically a shedding game where 2 is the high card or the trump card. I mean, so really interesting.
Okay. Yeah, 2 is the trump card in a lot of Asian games.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I don't know. Like, I mean, it's it all comes full circle. Actually, in like some of the Spanish games, even like the 3 is the high card. Everybody wants to assign, like, it's just as your card games like evolve, like as we play the game over and over, we want to add like a special ability to the lowest card in the deck so it's not dead. But then that creates a new lowest card in the deck.
Right.
Like, there always must be a lowest card.
So
in the deck.
Ace was the trump, and then they were like, man, 2's so useless compared to Ace, so let's make 2 the trump. And they're like, oh man.
Yeah, and then eventually, like the winner gets to assign a new effect, and they assign 2 a special power. And we like that so much that eventually we just start assigning 2 the special power by default, and then it becomes the way we teach the game to our kids, and now it's that's the rules. Right?
All right.
Anyway,
why don't you
I'll
begin?
Just go ahead and sure. I'll just go ahead and lock in two 14s to get
2 14s
off the line. Yeah, strongest play in the game.
Are you crazy? All right, I'll just let
Or
you
it's
score
the
it.
the unblockable play.
Yeah, they're literally instant overhead.
Yeah.
All right, I'll draw two. But yeah, there you go. Have your filthy pair of 14s, you jerk.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. So you're playing 0 on me?
Yeah, I'm just playing
Um,
0 on you, man.
This is junk. Get that out of here.
You played a 2. All right,
I played a 1.
I'll
It's
play a
1.
2. How about
You'll
that?
play 2. Wow. Yeah, the slow play is real.
Yeah. It's called
Um,
neutral in footsies, baby.
yeah. Sure. How about I neutralize your footsies with this?
An
Haha.
8. Okay.
An 8. Yeah.
What if a 10?
All right. Hmm.
Get out of
All right.
get that
You
garbage.
can have it. You can have their 10.
Yes. What's this?
This is here's a bobtail. You can have that.
4-card
Yep. 4 cards straight.
4-card thingamabobbin. All right. I'm gonna go eat it. I think. There's no house in this game, right? Because it's only quads and bobtails on 4s.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't think I can beat the bobtail, so I will let you score that, and I'll just play
All
it
right.
too.
6. Okay. Cool. Let's see. All right. Let's go.
Oh no! What's this?
That's a flush.
Flush to 11. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, flush to 11.
Flush to 12, baby.
Flush to 12.
Get baited, bruh.
12. Wow. All right. I got
Woo.
I got nothing to deal with that. Whoops. Let's just
Press G, press G, press G.
Yeah. Oh man. TTS.
Yeah, TTS sometimes. Especially when you're on the server lag with Asian internet. Oof.
Yeah. All right. How am I gonna deal with this?
You don't.
Let's just
The answer is you
Okay.
don't.
I don't, but what I will do is I will throw out another 5 to confirm my 5 because I don't think you have another flush on top of this one. So at least I'll get.
Hey,
what I've
Brad, are
got.
Arcana a suit in this game for flush?
They are, yeah, for flush purposes, yeah. You can
All
flush Arcana,
right.
yeah.
Good to know. Here you go. Here's a Arcana flush. Straight to 19.
Wow. Wow. You absolute buffoon.
Oh no!
You
Not
die.
the death! Sorry, Brad. Arcana 20. Judgment!
God. No. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Fine, Marco. Fine.
All right, Brad. Why don't you pick a ability this time?
That's okay. But you see the way that the game is.
Yeah, the dynamic of this game
I'll
is
try
so
another game.
fun. Yeah, sure. I absolutely
Let's,
love the dynamic of Duel, by the way. Like I love going like, here's my combo, and the guy goes like, your combo can't beat my combo, and I'm like, what if? What if? We're playing Rising Stars?
Do we want to play Rising Stars? I like Rising Stars.
I
It's
mean,
a
we
little bit
could.
longer,
I
but-
mean, it's pretty easy if we clone the score sheet.
Oh, that's so cool. Okay, yeah. Now I see why you put the book in here.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we lock this, we can like write in, right?
Yes.
Okay.
yeah.
Well, actually, why don't you just do the writing on your side then?
All right. Yeah, because we only need one score sheet. All right. Cool.
Yeah. All right. So Rising Stars is a like Yahtzee with cards. All right, and you can play this game with up to 5. I think it's best with more. But it certainly plays with 2 players and it has a solo variant. So yeah. So what we're going to do is we each start with 6 cards. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And what we're going to do is we are trying to score one of the hands on the score pad.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And you can discard cards. So you can start up to 3 cards in a round. So like, let's say I'm going to do like 1, 2, 3, and then I can draw. Actually, is that even? Okay, let me look at these again. But you can do 3 redraws, right? Yeah, I'll go ahead and try that. Let's see. I'll stick with it. So 3 redraws. So you draw 3, and then let's go.
You can do that up to 3
1.
times, right?
Yeah. So like, there's my second draw is 1, 2,
Yeah,
and then
then
for my third
more.
draw, I'll do 1, 2,
2 more.
and take 2. All right. And now what we do is, and then
Present.
you present 5 cards from your hand.
Or, up to 5
up,
cards,
up
right?
to 5
Yeah, because I was about
to
to
make
say.
a hand. Yeah.
Right.
So in this case, right? So you've got a 2 pair. I have a flush.
Oh my gosh, what is this?
Yeah.
All right. So I score
Alright.
36 from that play
Okay.
on
Right.
my
And
2
I'll
pair.
score. Let's see, 40. 71 plus 12 is 83.
Sheesh, 83 on
Alright.
flush.
Yep.
I don't think I
And
can
if you
beat
can't
that.
make, well, I mean, you can, if you can't score a category at the end of the round,
You just
then
write
you
a
need
0
to,
on
yeah,
anything,
you have
right?
to
Like,
record a 0 for something. So, and then we play, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, let's see here.
All right, I'm gonna discard 2, draw 2, discard 2, draw 2, and discard 2, draw 2. All right.
I've had pretty good luck this game, I gotta say.
Yeah, I mean, with all of that unluck in in Duel.
That was just unskill.
Unskill? All right. Yeah, what in the undead unluck is this? All right. Well, I've already done all of my mulligans, so when you're done,
All right,
present.
take 2. All right, cool. I will score the high card this round.
Oh, come on. Okay, I'll score a flush.
A flush. All right.
So that's 30 plus 44, 8, 2, 57. I score 57 for my flush.
All right.
And you score 21 for your high card.
Yeah. And one thing I really like about a game like this is that, like, it's, this really fills the family card game niche, in the sense that we could sit and, have a conversation while we play this game. The game is pretty straightforward. Pretty easy to tell what's going on and what you want to do. So all you really need to do is, is figure out your lane, go for it.
Well, Brad,
And
how's life? We can prove that by just doing it. How's life, Brad?
sure.
You know?
Life is good. Things are going all right. It's busy days. I was a little bit running a little late for this, and I couldn't make it to the office, mainly because I had a piano lesson right before this.
Oh, I see.
Making some
You had a
piano.
piano lesson, or your daughter had a piano lesson?
No, me. I'm actually taking piano.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
Yeah, I try to learn something new each quarter. Anyway, I'm at 42 on the 2 pair. What
Are
have
you
got?
42 2 pair? What is this?
Yeah, I gotta beat you in every category. It's the only way to
assert your dominance. I
Yeah.
have
Yeah,
a 24 on my trio.
trio. Okay.
All
Cool.
right.
This certainly is a lot easier to shuffle on the
On TDS, yeah, that's for sure.
6.
Yikes.
How about you, Marco? How are things going for you?
I mean, life's pretty good. Been playing TTRPGs, been cooking. I've gotten into cooking like hardcore recently. Like not like competitive cooking, but I've been really into that. I've been cooking like Asian fried rice. Oh, so good. I love me some fried rice.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty lucky. My mother-in-law lives close and will make us fried rice on occasion,
Oh
and
wow.
like mapo tofu and other great stuff. Yeah, wonderful cook. That's all right.
This has been not good for me.
Yeah, no, I know that feeling. I'm gonna go ahead and record a 0 in my Pente.
Okay, I'm gonna go record a 17 on high card.
All right.
0 on Pente.
Yeah.
5 cards of the same rank is pretty hard. I think that is legitimately the hardest hand to make in this game, right?
Well, that's the thing, is that not all the hands are there because they're like makeable. Some of them are typically going to be
Zeros, yeah.
like, yeah, to dump a bad hand into. And
Learn
yeah,
something new each quarter is impressive when the anchor is currently doing piano lessons. See.
hmm.
Oh man, this feels so bad.
All right, I think I've got a pretty good one this round.
Okay, I
Watch
think
out,
I have to
Marco.
throw these out. Well, I might have to watch out very soon because this is not looking hot for me. Okay.
All right, 27 on my run.
27 on your run. Wow. Okay, that's pretty good. Well, Brad.
Or sorry, on my trio. My mistake. Trio.
Okay,
Not run.
let me fix that. 27 on your trio.
Trio, yeah.
All right. Well, what you accomplished in 3 cards, I did better in 2 cards. 28 on my pair. We're just a pair of guys here having fun.
Oh, I suppose so.
All right.
How can you tell when a joke is a dad joke?
When it can't go any farther.
It'll be apparent.
That's it. Okay, that's pretty good. Right. Shove those out.
All right. 1, let's see. 2, 3.
Last
no.
one. Oh.
This is okay.
Yeah, this is not. This is, as the kids say, kind of cringe. But I think I'll just record this.
No. Oh,
Did you bomb out? Did you bomb out?
no, but I think I'm about to. I think let's see. I don't know. Let's see what happens here. Okay, yeah, I discarded the card I should have kept.
Oh, too real. Womp.
I'm gonna record a pair of 7s.
Oh no, Brad! Pair of 7s for 14.
Yep. I failed to beat Marco.
All right, here you go. I'm gonna go record a 39 for my trio.
All right. For
my run.
your
Sorry.
ride.
Yeah, sorry. 39 for my run. I mean, I have a lot of making up to do for that big disparity in the flushes. Yeah, and this game's really nice because it's like pretty simple and you don't really need to think about a lot while you're playing, you know?
Yeah. Oops. Please throw your last one back. That was my bad.
It was one too many cards? Okay, got it.
Yeah. Okay. I really need to like get a season together at some point.
Yeah, one of each minor suit.
Yeah. Maybe I should start working on that. I'll go ahead and discard these.
I'm gonna discard
Take
these.
3.
Take 3.
Trouble is that there are so many Arcana. It's kind of hard to hit one.
Yeah, too real.
Okay.
Do I give up that? Okay, no. What if we take the measured approach?
No.
The measured approach is not doing well. Oh! I'm gonna go crazy. All right.
Here's my run of 36.
Okay, run of 36. I think this is the first time I bomb out. I got 3 pairs.
3 pairs. Ouch.
Yeah.
That's not
That's gonna be a 0 for the Pente. All right, and then we just put. Oh
no! Oh no! Cut.
He saved it. He saved it. All right, I'm gonna put this all the way.
Did that work? Yeah, we could probably delete that one.
Yeah.
I hope this worked. Yeah, it looks like
it. It is. There's 78.
All right.
Serve it up.
1, 2, 3. We got 5 rounds left. Okay. And what are we gonna do here? Yeah, we're on to all the hard ones. So
yeah. It's truly a time in the life. All right, we're gonna go for 3. Oh, game! Why are you doing this to me?
Okay, this can work. This will work pretty well.
Oh man. Okay. Throw these out. Yeah, that's
all right.
Not anything.
Super good. All
right.
Okay. All right. 68 season.
Sheesh. 68 season. Okay, and I'm gonna go record.
Sorry, 58. My bad. 58.
Oh, sorry.
No, I'm getting wrong. 48.
Okay. 48
so
season.
used to counting 30s instead.
Okay, I'm gonna go 0 on. I'm gonna go
Quad
0.
Is probably the next hardest to make.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably go 0 on quads.
All right.
All 2 more.
4 rounds left.
4 rounds left.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep.
Oh, the game. The game betrays me.
Oh no, you're already out.
I've just kept the. No, okay. I'm out.
No, okay. Yep, I think I have nothing as well. I was going for that. Oh wait, do I have one more discard? Let's see.
No,
yeah, I did 2, and then I did 2. Yeah, I think I have
so you have one more.
Last chance. All right. Yes.
Oh,
yes.
how dare you!
It's happening. House for 23.
Okay, I mean, at least you got something, right? I'm gonna go.
Yeah,
record.
That's like I got something.
I'm gonna record a 0 for my house.
Oh, you couldn't draw a.
I couldn't draw coins.
Coin.
Yeah. It's because Brad stacked the deck against me. Clearly.
Well, we filled in all the easy ones a little too soon.
Yeah.
The low ones. 3, 4, 5. All right. Cool. Let's see. All right. What am I doing here? I got to go for a straight or a bombtail or a quad. All right. No, that's no good. Let's get rid of you and you and you. All right. Cool. All right. You and I hate to throw away all these good cards.
3.
Oops. 1. All right. All right.
I'm gonna record another big fat egg 0 here.
I'm just one off from this straight.
Same, dude.
It's infuriating. Yeah.
All right, what are you gonna record your 0 in? Quad.
Quad. Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Okay.
All right.
Come on, game.
All right. Well, are we down to the final round? No, we get 2 left.
Two left.
1, 2, 3. Oops, I dealt an extra again.
Yeah. Okay. Throw that into the bin.
Internet lag. All right. We'll just shuffle up. All right. This time for sure.
Sure, man. I totally believe you.
I've had to throw away multiple pairs of kings searching for these straights, and I'm still getting nothing.
Oh,
nothing to show for it.
All right, I bomb out. I'm gonna record a 0 for my straight.
Right. Oh, Marco, you've been shut out for like 3 rounds now, haven't you?
Yeah.
Are
you okay?
As well.
You just
yes, yeah, 0 for my straight.
All right.
All right, we can't. We certainly overcommitted to the
yeah, this game's like, you know, you'll be punished for your hubris.
Yes. Okay. Last round. You could still win it.
No, I can't. No, I can't.
With a really nice bobtail, you could still win it.
No, I literally can't. You're ahead 48 on season and 23 on house, right? So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
It's okay. Like, you know, we're just chilling.
Had a chance to record that that quad too, and I just let it go. 1, 2, 3.
You know, I'm gonna. You know what the Pyrrhic victory is, bro?
Pyrrhic victory?
Yeah, Pyrrhic victory.
Yes.
I have one.
Yes, I'm
gonna show you my hand after you're done with
me. Yeah. Okay. Alas. Okay. Nope, I got my last 0.
I got a bobtail.
You got the bobtail. Oh, very nice. Very nice. 6 in the category.
The lowest possible bobtail.
There's 2 ways to score this game. Okay. And why don't we just do both since we're here?
I mean, we can do totals.
So one way to score it is you just do like straight totals. Yeah. So highest number like added across categories, and then you see like categories like high card are pretty good, but categories like, you know, like pair and trio and run, you can score way more points. The other way is to just score 1 point for each player you beat in the category, right? So in that case, like if we just played highest category, it'd be like this. So it's more important that you show in each category
rather than getting high totals, right? But I believe no matter which scoring system we go with, you've won. So congratulations, Brad. You beat me.
Oh, okay. Well, I had to get 1 after all those humiliating defeats.
The duel. All right.
Yeah.
Well, Brad, we're coming into around an hour on this stream. So why don't we ask some questions? Why don't we have chat ask us some questions? Chat's been talking about learning the trombone because you talked about learning the piano. So that's cool. Somebody in chat's learning the trombone.
Oh. Yeah, I think like learning an instrument like as an adult is it's a very different experience, and it's really nice. I
assume a big difference maker for it is the fact that you chose to do this instead of your parents forcing you to.
Yeah, no, that's certainly something that, well, you know, and I did it because Catherine, my daughter, is learning like piano, and you know, so I want to be able to I want to encourage her to, you know, to learn as well, and seeing me and her mom play is helpful for that. So
yeah, that's fair.
But yeah,
it motivates her to see you guys do the same thing.
Yeah, well, it also lets me actually understand what she is, you know, like what she's doing, because I don't know like pretty much anything about music at all. At least I didn't at the start of this year.
Right.
You know, so like starting to learn some music theory, understand like how chords and scales and stuff work. It's cool. Anyway, it's good to learn a new skill, and like with you with cooking, like that's really nice.
Oh man,
I'm
the biggest
doing like.
There's two big
next quarter.
Soup sounds so good. Soups. I really want to learn how to make soups. My spouse loves soup, so I really want to learn how to make soup. You know, the biggest reward, there's like 2 big rewards to cooking. Like 3. right? And this is like what I realized about this kind of stuff, is that my mental health's taken a real big upswing ever since I started cooking because to cook you need the ingredients. To get the ingredients, you can't just order them online, right? Like it's not like something you can just order online. You have to buy it at like a market or a grocery store, right? And to do that, you need to go outside and talk to people, and not even deep conversations, right? So like getting outside, taking a walk, buying those ingredients, it helps your mental out a lot. So I want to learn, from cooking. So mental health boost. It's cheaper. Oh my gosh, it's so much cheaper to just cook food. I never realized.
Hmm.
Um, so there's
Yeah.
that, and then the last one, which are arguably is the best, is you always get to cook whatever the heck you want to eat. And the biggest reward is when other people eat your cooking and they like it, so you feel good about yourself. you know.
Yeah. No, it's a great feeling to make something, and have somebody else appreciate it.
Speaking of making something and having people appreciate it, well, Brad, I hope people will appreciate the Dealer's Tarot. It's ending in a few days. Before it ends, chat, please, if you have any questions about the Dealer's Tarot or anything, please ask now or forever hold your peace until the end of the project. Before that, though, I have some questions for Brad. So, Brad, you made 22 games for this, right? One for each major arcana, from Fool all the way to the World. What's your favorite game?
Oh god, it's a tough question because I like all the games. I didn't publish any games I didn't like
Of
in this
course.
book. Um, so my favorite game, and let me go back to the index here and see if we can like look through these. So, hmm, hmm. I would say that the game that I is my favorite, probably like Judgment Quest, which is the solo dungeon crawl adventure.
Right. And that was a question
So
Chad was asking, is if any of the games are solo playable.
yeah, so there are several games. So actually, let me show you because this is a cool thing to show our chat here. Weird Temple Alchemy. Okay, so Appendix A actually shows the games by player count, and so you can see like for one player, you can play Disappearing Act, you can play Tango with a variant, you can play Ladder, you can play Calamity with a variant, play Rising Stars with a variant, Judgment Quest, and Alchemy. Right.
All right.
Actually, since we just showed Rising Stars, like I can show you the solo variant for Rising Stars, because it's pretty neat. What you do in this one, it's Black Hole, and you have one run through the deck. So what you do is you draw your hand of 6, and you say, here, we'll just play it like on the table here, and you say, okay, I am going to, and you can draw discard as much as you want. So like, okay, anything useful here? I've got like, 9, 8, 11. That's cool. I'm
Oh, you have
gonna
like a
like
bobtail.
yeah, we could start there, but we could also go for the straight, and the straight's pretty good. So let's like discard this one and draw one. All right.
Oh,
And
wow.
now we got 5. All right. So now we've got
A
5, 6,
straight.
7, 8, 9. Cool. So yeah. So let's record this straight.
All
Boom.
right.
And then we draw 5 more to replace. And and now the
And the point
and
is
it keeps
that
going. It
the
keeps going like that, but you only get one run through the deck. So
right,
any card that is burned is gone.
right. And so
Right?
you kind of want to like, you know, make sure that you're not throwing away too many cards looking for the one hand that you're trying to make, because you might run
Right.
out of
Like we
cards
could
for the rest.
we could certainly do a suboptimal flush right now. Um,
Right.
but maybe we want to go ahead and do that because we've got a flush and it's,
Right.
um
And you want to save the cards for something
and
else, because if
this is not useful for much else, right? So that's kind of the game where you're trying to get the best score as you go through the whole deck.
right, and
Right?
540 is the highest score. I don't think I've ever made 540 on Black Hole. I made
Yeah.
315. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
But yeah. So yeah, Judgment Quest I think is probably the one I'm the proudest of. In this one, it's a dungeon crawl. You move through the dungeon. You after you clear and you fight through the Arcana are your bosses. And once you defeat a boss, you get to keep them as an artifact. Each one has a special effect that you can use. And then each boss has their own floor, and the floors have different challenges for you. And then at the very end, you can also play with like classes. You can play easy mode, et cetera, et cetera. Like so, there's a lot of like cool variants in this game. but yeah, it's like tons of games, tons of cool stuff. Like games for every player count. Alchemy goes up to infinite, which is the roll and write. So you just
Yeah,
pick as
yeah,
many
it's
score
just
classes as you want, and everybody can play.
right. You do a
Um,
bingo night, but with alchemy.
mhm.
Um,
Yeah,
yeah, and that's great. You know, I really like all of these games, Brad. Of course, I have a soft spot for the Duel. It's one of my favorite games in this set. But of course, I like other ones as well. I like
yeah,
Towers. What's the name of the tower game? Is it Calamity?
yeah. Calamity is the tower game.
I like
That's
the
the
tower game.
press your luck. Yeah, the press your luck. Bust and die type of game.
Right, and
Uh,
Aviators looks really cool on the table as well.
Yeah, this is actually a really good one for playing with a standard tarot because you don't have to worry about a hand in this game. You just lay out all your cards,
Right,
um,
right.
and they don't all get revealed at once, so it's not too chaotic on the table. You kind of can
Um,
get a sense of what you're banking.
So chat's asked, what served as the inspiration for these games? Like, how did you go with the process of looking at the tarot and then assigning a game to it?
So for a lot of games, like you have the cards themselves have their own lore and backstories, and so for Tower, we wanted to have a press your luck game where you can push too far and lose everything, right? Like that's like the kind of game that is needed to be,
Right,
right?
because
For
that's what the
Hermit,
tower means in tarot, right?
yeah,
Is the destruction of
for
something.
yeah, and like for Hermit, we wanted like a solo game that's kind of slow and thoughtful, where you need to plan a lot in advance.
Mm.
And so that game became Ladder. Like for Fool, we want a game that is largely luck based, that doesn't have a lot of strategy to it.
Right.
So Fool is a game called Lottery, and it's basically just it's based sort of on the Chinese game Sampan, where it's kind of like you just discard as much as you can. It's got like a sort of an Uno feel to it. Um, you know, so that
And
was
judgment
the like kind of
is like the end of your like in the tarot, judgment is the end of
yeah,
one's journey, right? So
right. So Judgment is like the whole like solo adventure quest game,
right.
right? And then yeah. So that's one side of it. The other is I looked at games that I love and games that I've played, and I said, how could I play this with like a tarot deck? How would I translate this like cool core idea to the tarot deck? So like for example,
Right.
just
And you
say
can
like
see all of
operating here
yeah.
is a drafting game, and so how do you do like a drafting game with tarot? And then I built this one, and like, oh well, that makes sense for Priestess. And then like Crown's like a stock selection game, uh and then like Emperor is a lane battler game, and it's kind of these questions like, how do I do a lane battler game with a tarot deck? And
Right.
that becomes this, right? And then the game, so in that case, like the game was made first and then it was sort of assigned later, or we're like, oh, it's got a conquest theme, it's a lane battler, we're gonna make it Emperor kind of by default. And like for Seasons, this is maybe I'm actually most proud of Seasons, because this is like one of my favorite. This is the trick taking game.
Right.
And because it's the trick taking is the original game that was played with the tarot deck, I chose Hierophant because it's the card representing like tradition and such.
Right.
So this is the most traditional game, but it's a very unique and modern sort of trick taking game.
Right.
So I hope players enjoy this one.
Yeah, Seasons
But
is
yeah,
really fun, and so much so that you named like you named one of the possible hands in the dealer's tarot after Seasons, right? Which is one of each.
well, yeah, I developed the scoring for Seasons first, which was a set collection scoring, and then it was so useful. I just called everything else. I called them seasons when they appeared in the other games. When
Right.
it's like collect set. Oh, we'll just call that a season too.
Right. So it's kind of
And
like you kind of pseudo created a new hand type through Seasons that
yeah,
became a core integral part of a lot of other games, because we saw Seasons appear in Rising Stars. We also saw it in the Duel, right? Was it in the Duel? I forget.
I think a
No,
season is not a playable hand in Duel.
Duel, but it is playable in Rising Stars. So
Mhm.
it's really interesting in that way.
Yeah, I think
Brad, do
it's
you?
playable in Temple as well,
Okay,
and
great.
probably in what's it? Let's see. Is it playable in Wheel? I think. Oh no, there's a specific variant. In a lot of games, there's like a variant where it'll use season scoring instead of the like whatever the normal game scoring is. And so then it turns as soon as you introduce that, you turn a like number building game into a set collection game.
Yeah, that's cool.
which changes, and that's kind of what the variants do. Is they're kind of like roads not chosen. They're different things that we like that you
It's
could have done with the game.
Yeah, I really like those variants. Like sometimes the game that you actually see as the main game mode was not the game mode that was primarily like, for a lot of the time some of these games have a version where it's not the final version, but it was that for the longest time, right? And then
Yeah,
sometimes what
yeah,
happens is that when we figure out, like, okay, this is a bit too complicated for the base game, or it's a bit too weird for the base game, when we come up with the more streamlined and simpler version, we make that the base game, and then whatever the original was becomes one of the variants, right? Um, which tends to happen a lot in designing. Not just games for this, but like in general, right, Brett? Just really funny.
yes. You end up leaving a lot behind in design, and that's sort of the real point of design is to find the whole space and then cut out like what is actually optimal,
Hmm.
and then and the rest, mostly is going to go in the fire. But there's a couple things that you're like, well, that could have been salvaged. That could have been really cool, but that's not really the game that we ended up making. And like, yeah. So for example, I'll show you like Alchemy here is a really cool one where it's a flip and write game. All right. So it's a flip and write game using the tarot, and you'll flip cards, you write them into the scoreboard. Here's the scoreboard, right? It's and it's suit based. But on the next page, if we flip over, the variant for Alchemy is you score it Rising Stars style, where you're trying to make different hands out of the recordings that you do.
Right.
Um, and so it's kind of like combining the two games together, and that's part of like what got lost from building Alchemy out of Rising Stars.
Right,
But
because Rising Stars and Alchemy were like for a long time kind of like one game that branched off into two different games, right? Um,
yeah, because you're effectively it's kind of the same thing. I'm building this hand and I'm writing things in. It's just one of them is shared and one of them is personal,
right.
right? And that's where they sort of split apart.
Yeah, and I
Um,
find all of this stuff really interesting. And of course, a lot of these games are based off like other games that you've played. And what I really love about this book is actually the acknowledgement section at the end
oh
of
yeah.
most of these games. So, like at the end of acknowledgments, you end up seeing what games inspired Brad to make this. What were some of his inspirations? Calling out the Yahtzee for this game. When you made domains, right? You called out lane battlers. I forget which
Yeah.
specific lane battler you put in there. I was
Uh,
joking that it would
yeah.
be Marvel Snap.
It does a lot of Marvel Snap in that game. But, yeah, some are closer than others. Like I said, and I mentioned this at the beginning, but like Ladder was really strongly inspired by Fortune's Foundation, and that was actually kind of the inspiration. Like I said, for the whole book is that I had started playing like Fortune's
This
Foundation. I was
game
like,
in
oh, they're
particular
playing
is inspired by
Era.
Fortune's by
Yeah,
Zachtronics.
Foundation by Zachtronics. Yeah. So like that. So I want people to like have this as a stepping stone to discover other games, and maybe even to discover how easy it is to make a game of your own, right? To build your own game with these cards, because really, like I said, like there's not a blackjack game in this book, and it's very easy to figure out how to play blackjack with a tarot deck, right?
Right.
There's not really. I guess there's Wheel, which is like a poker game, um, but there's not really like a great poker game for tarot yet. And
Yeah,
maybe that's
yeah.
something I'll do in like Dealer's Tarot 2 or something once I get
Dealer's
there. But
Tarot 2, the return of the dealer. Oh my
that's
gosh.
sort of the deal. Yeah.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
I love it so much, Brad. And I think our hour is up. Brad, is there anything else you want to say before we end this delve into the dealer's tarot?
Uh, yeah, just there's a lot of even cooler games here that we can play if we have 3 or 4 or 5 people. So there's a ton of cool stuff in this book. I'm really excited to be printing it. I'm really excited that you're excited about it. So I just want to say thanks for playing.
Yeah,
And
I have so
like
much fun playing these games.
we'll be finishing the project in the next let's say 48 hours. So I look forward to sending out the PDF pretty soon after the project is done.
Right.
Everyone who backs is going to get the PDF, so you could start playing a lot of these games right away with your own tarot deck.
Right. You know, if
So
you have a player's tarot, if you have
we have we have a print and play one. Like you can print and play my prototype deck from
which we deleted, so I can't show them. No.
That's okay. Actually, the final prototype deck's a little different than that one. I went with a more ink light version.
Okay, got it.
You can reload the mod if you want to see it, but
No,
I went for a
no.
more ink light version.
It's all good.
Anyway, the ink light version is downloadable from level99games.com. We have a print and play section, and from there you can just search for it in the top bar, and you can download and play all of the and play the games that we've shown, or play or invent your own with that tarot.
So, that's it. If you guys want Dealer's Tarot, the Kickstarter project is available in the link of this stream. You will get the book. Like Brad said, if you've pledged, you're going to get the PDF immediately once the project ends, so you can immediately have it. But of course, the physical book will come your way as well. You are also able to get one of the 4 awesome decks from this project. This deck you see right now is the Baroque deck, which looks like bicycle playing cards, but we also have a cool like dark fantasy deck based on the world of Indians, which is the setting for all of our other games like BattleCon and Argent the Consortium. We also have a gamer deck, which has more like colorful colors and uses like imagery.
Robots.
Yeah, uses imagery from typical family games like Rock'em Sock'em Robots, D20s, Snakes and Ladders, and stuff like that. Of course, we also have Brad's prototype deck, which is the deck that he used to playtest all of these games. And I believe there's something special about the prototype deck, right?
Yeah. So for all the prototype decks that we sell in this project, including the ones that come in like the bundle tiers, I'm going to sign those decks. So you can get a signed copy of the deck if you order the prototype deck.
Awesome. And last but definitely not the least is the Constellation deck, which is unique among all the other decks because it is black card base, right? All the other decks are white color base.
Yeah, it's sort of the fantasy deck is kind of a grayish, but this is like the dark mode deck, and it's got dark cards with light colors. Right. So so if you're the kind of person that uses your Discord in dark mode, you might enjoy that deck the most.
Right.
It's also got a cool Art Deco look, which is really neat. And it's sort of similar to the prototype and the gamer decks in that it's got very simplified imagery. So it makes it maybe more appropriate for family style games than some of the heavier like fantasy style deck.
Right. And so that's it. That's Dealer's Tarot. Thank you all so much for spending some time with us, letting us play around and just talking. Chat was talking a lot, just talking about life. And that's kind of what the Dealer's Tarot is, right? It's a game. It's a set of games that you can play while just hanging out with people, having fun. And Brad, I want to say, I did have a lot of fun tonight. I might have lost most of the games, but I at least won most of the duels. And in my heart, that's all that matters to me.
It was good. It was good. Man, I'm so mad that you managed to play an entire Arcana Flush and then my death card failed to kill you. That's just rude. That's just rude.
It's actually just foul. Evo Moment 37 in tarot form. Well, that's it for the Dealer's Tarot gameplay live stream. Thank you all so much for coming. It has been me, your host, Marco DeSantos, also known as Mechanic Rick, and with me is the ever amazing, ever wonderful, the dealer of the tarot himself,
Brad Talbot. Thank you all so much. Thanks for supporting the project, and we'll see you there. Have a great week, and as always, happy gaming.
Thank you so much, everyone. Goodbye. I need to end stream. All right.
I realized I'd forgotten to stream on the Discord stage. I was like, why is nobody